what's up? It's time for Demon Slayer. We're doing 2 episodes today, but I've been doing, 2 episodes for a couple videos, but now we're going to be going back to 1 episode for next week, I believe, because I think next week is the final episode of the season. I'm pretty sure it's an 8-episode season, so yeah, we're almost done. We're very close, which is cool. I have sort of, I guess, mixed feelings on this season from what I've seen so far. I started off wondering, how's this gonna be a season? And then we got into it and I thought, yeah, it's okay. And then I went, actually no, I don't know if this is like really worth making a whole season for. And then the last couple episodes, I remember going, actually, I kind of like it, so I don't know. I'm like up and down with the season. But I do think it's cool that they're giving it a bit more time, especially since apparently with the manga, people felt that the ending was kind of rushed a little bit. So it seems like they're giving it more time to breathe, which is nice. That's nice that if that is the reason that they're doing this, it's nice to address those concerns and see if you can like do it properly. Because I mean, if an adaptation can make the audience more satisfied with how everything goes, then that's great. That's amazing, So anyway, we are going to be watching these 2 episodes. I don't know what else to say early on, so I'm not going to say anything else except make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'm a small channel, so it really helps me out. And go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reactions, as well as early access, exclusive videos, lots of other stuff. Let's jump into it. Season 4, Episode 6 of Demon Slayer. Zenitsu, you're not super stable. I mean, your lower body is, I guess. One cho away? What's a cho? 358 feet. Thank you. That's a long way. I like him. I do like this Hashira. I wanna learn more about him. Or maybe even not learn more about him, just see more of him. The strongest of the Demon Slayer Corps. You don't have a strong lower body. Cling to the boulders. Oh, okay. His electricity is a really cool effect. Inosuke! You're doing great, Inosuke. What happened? Did he pass out? God damn. I've always wondered what this would feel like. Is this just like awful? They're all clinging to boulders. God damn. Damn, man. Inosuke is so pretty. That's cool. If you like him, that's good. What, really? He is? I guess that doesn't surprise me, but maybe it does. I don't know who I thought was the strongest. I wouldn't think so. I mean, look at him. I wouldn't be that surprised if he moved a mountain. Is he doing it now? He is. Oh my god, leave him alone. Oh my god, he's suffocating him. You can't stop worrying about him. Still chanting while being taken away. Oh my god. Ooh, that's cool. Whoa. That fucking one eye is terrifying. Mike Wazowski ass. Nakime. Ouse. Nakime is a very cool character, but we don't really know much about her. It does feel like he respects her a lot. Like, she's always like there before everyone else, and I think controls a lot of the parts of this castle. Oh gosh. Imagine seeing a roach scuttling and looking down and it's actually an eyeball. Oh shit. I mean, it makes sense. All this training does feel like they're trying to make them as strong as Hashira. But that's a lot of people to make that strong, you know? Aww. Tanjiro is so nice. Tanjiro is good at keeping people's spirits up, which I think the Hashira are really missing. Obviously, because they're not teachers. Aww. Making them miss their parents. And you're thinking about your family as well, of course. Oh my god, the veins! Or, yeah, I was about to say, or is it your technique? Oh, really? Aww. These two have come a long way. Really? Yeah, see, the Hashira aren't teachers. Oh man, that's like using acting techniques, but using it for the adrenaline of training. He did move it a bit there. When it comes to Nezuko stuff, when you're defending her, and when demons piss you off because they're being selfish. Okay. Oh shit! I loved that visual. And the music's great too. Oh. I really like this music. Oh, that's so cool. Holy shit. Oh my god. Wow. He's still going. Stay in the zone. Damn. Take the note. Ow! Is it a note? I can't tell. It is a note. Stone Hashira Gyome Himejima. Jeez, man. I'm playing basketball tonight, and this has given me inspiration. He did it! Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god. His life is flashing before his eyes. Those are the three you're thinking of right now? Oh, I guess he's just hoping that they come and help him. Nice job. I acknowledge you. Wow. Huge. He did do that, and that was insane. But she had to kick him to do that. Yeah. You still followed through on it, but you were indecisive. Aww. These creatures called children. I don't deserve it. Obstinate and flexible boy. You still didn't have pupils back then? What's happening? Oh. Oh, that's cute. That's very sweet. Is this leading up to really fucked shit? Probably. It's Demon Slayer. Just hard cut to them all being slaughtered. Oh my god. Oh, children are selfish, like he said, right? God damn. Jesus. Is Sayo gonna be the only one left alive for now? And oh. I mean, I don't always assumed he was blind, but he doesn't have pupils for a reason. Yeah, she was the one that stayed. Did he protect her? Probably not. Oh! Oh my god. This imagery is fucking insane. Damn. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be good. Yeah. Oh my god, wow. That was like her way of dealing with it? Yeah. I mean, she was traumatized. She didn't understand what happened. Yeah, there was no evidence. Oh god. God damn, man. That's quite the backstory. That's an insane backstory. Honestly, really well done, though. Head pats as a reward. Oh, you can't do that. You think Inosuke gives a shit? Really? How far have you gone? I love an Osuke.
やらなくちゃいけないことがはっきりしただけだ。
Okay, is this real?
何かあったのか。
Or is this leading up to a
俺
joke?
にできることがあれば何でも心配だよ。
I'd be worried too. He hasn't screamed in like a full minute.
俺がやらなきゃダメなんだ。
We're gonna get some legit Zenitsu development? I feel like he's kind of sorely needing it.
それに禰豆子。ずっと
Aw.
預けたままでいいんだろうか。
Oh! Oh shit, hell yeah. That looks so cool. Oh, I love that. You can see you're keeping up with it. You've come a long way. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh! Oh! It's a tie! Jesus, man. This is a big secret of his. That's his private moments. Yeah, I mean, it seems like training to me. They had the bamboo swords.
ああ、そうか、道理で木刀だったし。
Yeah, exactly.
でも品津川の好物が分かってよかった。
You're learning about him.
今度から懐におはぎを忍ばせておいて、品津川に会うとき。
Like a dog.
一体何なんだあいつ。調子の狂ったガキだぜ。本当に。
Why the hell is that kid so nice? What? Oh, was that the eyeball? Oh, gross. That's disgusting. Okay, so he's discovered that the demons are watching them.
侵入された。
Yep. Oh, shit. Oh, God, man. Oh my God, that's continuing on from this after the credits. This motherfucker's got the Arlong Park walk going on. That... whatever that is coming off him is insane. Oh God. You can sense him. This is pretty legit. My God, they're really playing with this, but I don't mind it. I think it's a very cool scene.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh shit. Man, they really built up that ending. That's crazy that he's fucking here. That's really cool. Like it's cool because I think they clearly know like this whole arc is like that's the most important thing seemingly in this arc, and so they really gave it some extra time. They gave it like it was the what they were building up before the ED. They had it as an after credit scene. They had it have like a musical montage in slow motion. They put some sick lighting and animation on it. They really built it up, and they dedicated like several minutes to that walk. But yeah, very cool. I'm excited to see next episode now to see what they do with that. But for these episodes themselves, the first one was okay. Like the first of these two episodes that we did. It was mostly just like training montage stuff, you know, which is the stuff that I don't care that much about. So, you know, I thought like overall it was just kind of an average to below average kind of episode. But there was still stuff that I liked. Like I liked seeing the Nakime, the instrument demon. I like seeing her, like sort of the way she uses her eyeballs. Like she's got that weird tree of blood on the wall, and there's like different parts that glow, and then she like jumps into their eyes and stuff. Like I think that's all really cool shit. And the scene of Tanjiro moving the boulder, like how it has all of that like musical. I mean, the music was fucking awesome in that scene, and the sweat dripping off him was really well animated and shit. And that like flame effect where it's just like a heartbeat, but you see the flames like pulsing through his body. That's incredible. That was really, really sick. Like that was an amazing moment in an otherwise kind of average episode. So I really, really enjoyed that. I just like also seeing Inosuke more, especially after last season we got no Inosuke. Which was very sad because Inosuke is great, and just like seeing, like, well, rather not seeing him at all except for like the first episode for a little bit, is just very sad because I think he's a funny character, but is also like, he's funny and he's cool and he's a good concept and he's got a great design, and he and like there's yeah, he's also a sort of honorable character in a way. Whereas like, Zenitsu is pretty funny sometimes, and can have some really cool action scenes. But other than that, isn't like, I don't care about him as much, So, but Inosuke is just like really cool all around. So I really like when we get more Inosuke, and we did get quite a bit more in these episodes. Even though it was just Inosuke, being classic Inosuke, but that was fine for me. But I really liked Himejima's backstory. Like, I thought that was really well done. Seeing sort of his opinions on children, and the idea that like children are just inherently selfish, which is true, I would say, because it's not really children's fault, because it's like when you're born, you're not generally born with morals. You're born and your body instinctively is just trying to survive. And if something feels good or tastes good or whatever, then of course you're going to want to just do it more, like why wouldn't you? Because you don't understand the negatives to it. So obviously, you would want to do nothing but eat ice cream and lollies and chocolate your whole life. Because it's like, well, that's the stuff that tastes the best. So why wouldn't I just continue to eat that? In the same way, you're not going to be thinking about other people's feelings, because it's like, well, their feelings aren't my feelings. I only have to worry about me, and what I want is this. So children, yeah, they're selfish. And I like that, it shows that Sayo is a sweet girl from the start. Like, she immediately sees that he's like skinny and is like worried about him, so she goes up and like offers her fish or whatever. But it doesn't mean she's perfect. And also, like, as a kid, trauma is a confusing thing. Of course, like, I totally believe this backstory, like it makes perfect sense to me that a kid would see all of that happen and then would like something big with kids and with some adults and stuff as well, is that like, when you have huge emotions, you don't know how to handle them. And when you don't know how to handle them, you just like will go with whatever makes the most sense, and that's it, So so in this episode, yeah, she sees so many people dying, and she's then horrified by Himejima like beating the shit out of the demon. And it's like just not what she expected to see. That in her head, she conflates all of it, and she's freaking out, and she's scared of him, and she doesn't know what to do. And so of course she goes with like the most logical thing in her head, which is like, he killed all of them, and she's just gonna continue to go with that. She probably doesn't even know what the truth is or not, and it doesn't really matter to her because she's not thinking about him. She's thinking about herself. She's scared, and like that's the way to justify it. I know as a kid there was times when I lied, and I don't really understand why I lied, but it was just because I was confused, or or like I said a lie at first for some reason or another, and I just had to stick with it, and then I like started to believe that lie myself, because like I know for sure that's happened. Like I have a situation from when I was a kid, and this is one of those things that you think, like, you know how when you think about people from your past, and like from way in your past, and you haven't seen them since, you kind of assume that who they were then is who they are gonna be now. That's just like a classic thing to guess, you know? Like, oh, there was this little shit in primary school. I bet he's in jail now or something, you know? And just because he was a little shit as a kid, he has to be a little shit now, or a big shit now. It's just like how your mind works. This is one of those things where like I wonder if there are people from my primary school that I'm just gonna adjust this again. People from my primary school that think that I'm a bad person now because, like, I wasn't like a bully or anything back then, but I was a brat. I was absolutely a brat. And I remember there's one situation where I definitely got other kids in trouble for things that weren't their fault. And I only, as an adult, realized what had happened there, which was we were all playing around pretty, like in a pretty fun way, you know, we were all having a good time. And then I think what happened was I was having fun, but then there was something, I mean, like maybe, I think I was slightly annoyed by one of the kids or something. Like something, you know, like not anything that was his fault. He kind of annoyed me. I think maybe because people liked him, and I'm the sort of person, I want people to like me. Back when I was a kid, I also wanted people to like me, but I was more toxic about it. So I think maybe, you know, people liked him, and like there was just a few things when the bell rang to signify that lunchtime was over and our game time was over. I think I had like a welling of emotions of like, oh shit, like this playtime is over, my adrenaline's coming down now, and also I don't want the game to end, and also I'm kind of annoyed at him, and all of this stuff like hit me with like this emotion, and I just started crying, and like the crying was like out of nowhere. Like we were all having a good time, and then I start crying, right? And to sort of justify my crying, I like point at one of the kids, and I'm like, "You ruined this. You were going too far, or some stupid bullshit, you know." And stuff happened, and then I think I remember that like the teachers got involved, and some of the kids there got in trouble, you know, got the equivalent of detention or whatever, and then me and one other kid sort of just got like a slap on the wrist or whatever, but I think I was seen kind of as the victim. And yet I think other people were saying like, if anyone was being harsh, it was this guy. It was this guy right here, because like, I don't know, I had my jumper and I was like hitting people with my jumper or whatever, like just, you know, not to hurt them, it was just part of the play, but people and other people weren't complaining about that. But it's like when I started complaining about other people taking it too far, they were like, well, you were the only one who was doing physical stuff. And so like that's the thing, like I'm ashamed of that, right? Like that's I was a kid like I don't know if I was 7 years old or whatever, but I still have a like memory of that in my head. But that's what I'm saying, is that like I was a kid, I had this huge emotion, I didn't know how or what it was, you know. I couldn't understand that it was like my own insecurities and jealousies and frustrations and also disappointment all welling up inside, and I didn't know that it was no one else's fault but my own. And so I just like sort of instinctively lied about it, and I don't know what that is. I don't know why that happened. Well, I do know, but I didn't know why that happened. So that's the thing, kids do that shit, and it's really sad because kids are selfish. So yeah, I really believe that backstory. I thought it was a very, very good backstory. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's Demon Slayer, episode 6 and 7 of season 4. Next week we get the final episode, I believe, of the season. So thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.